Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are here with the MGA Make It Mini Harry Potter potions, and this is the third one. So if you've been watching the past videos, and if you haven't, I hope you go back and do so. We start off with the new studio, and then the preview, and then the first one, the second one, and now we are on the third one. So as I said before, we went through and weighed these, and so the first one was a 3.85 ounces, the second one was 3.95 ounces, and this one is a 4.0. So we are hoping for no duplicate. We have three others and they also weigh 3.85, 3.95, and 4.0. So we are either going to have three different ones and three duplicates, or hopefully we will have all six originals. So that's what we're hoping for. So this is going to be number 3. So let's get into it. Oh no, it still didn't work. Not exactly the satisfying results that I wanted, but we can at least open it. Mine do not want to pull on these arrows. I don't know why. This is now the third one that they just don't want to. I guess the preparation on them just are not real great, or maybe they just got overly heated whenever they were in shipping because it's so hot out. I don't know. Either way, we're definitely not getting that satisfying pull that we would like to have. We're literally just having to pull it apart. That took longer than it should have, not going to lie. This one, just like the last one, does not actually have any labels or anything on top of it. So there's nothing in there to give it away as to what we have or what we don't have. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it open. We've got the bags, the cheat sheet, the instructions, our tabletop. We've got our three more bags, and then our table legs. My very first table that I put together was really easy to do. The second one was a little bit harder, and this one took even longer. I don't know what the differences are or why. I'm gonna put my little cheat sheets and stuff there. We're not gonna look at them yet. So in the past, we've done these first. Hogwarts School List, and inside of it, it has our cauldron. And this cauldron is different. It does not have any little ridges going around the edges of it, so it's different, so yay. Then we have the second one, that's the little school list again. Oh, we do have something different because there are a lot more pieces in this one than were in the last, in any of them so far. So this one has another school list. This is the base for our cauldron. It's kind of just a cast iron looking to it, not really any coloring, maybe a little gray to it, a little silverish. And I have no idea what these are. They all look very different because I don't know what we have. So I'm trying to make it to where you can see these. Now this is another one of the little pots for sure. We have not yet to use these for anything, so they just are decorations for the table, I'm assuming. And then, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so these look like candlesticks. Let's see. Okay, yeah, they look like candlesticks to me. So it looks like dripping wax down the side of the candlestick. Almost gives me like Dark Arts or Morgan and Burke's vibes. That's what I kind of think of whenever I look at it. I mean, definitely it just Wizarding World in general, but it just kind of gives me those little vibes. So we know this one is going to be the top of our sphere funnel. So here's the top to the sphere. And when we pop that on there, it turns it into a potion bottle, which we're going to repurpose. And yes, I'm aware the tables do go into there to display, but they're not completely clear to me. They have a little bit of a frosted look to them, and I don't really like that. I don't feel like I would see this through there well enough. I want to really see these when people look at the potion shelf. So then we've got the green bag, which we accidentally opened last time trying to flatten it out. Not going to do that this time. We have the red bag, that is the caution. It says extremely dangerous. And then this one is the one that says potions on it. So we're going to go ahead and open this extremely dangerous one again first. Okay, so this one doesn't have a spoon. It looks like it's it almost looks like a mini cauldron on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it almost looks like a little mini cauldron on the bottom of a long handle. We're going to open our ingredients next. I'm just piling all my trash up right here because I don't have a trash can in here today. So this one is like a very lime green color, and they're little bitty balls in there. That is so neat. And again, these little potions all look different than the other ones in the other packages. So we've got this green one, and we have this little silver one with a little cute little top. Very, very cute. Extremely apothecary looking. And then we have this one, which is going to be our container. So we're going to go through and open it. I know what we have. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am so excited. This was one of the ones that I have really been wanting. So yeah. You guys, we got the Skelegrow. Ah! Look at that. That is so cool. I love this. I love this. I love this. I don't see any labels or anything that go with this, so I'm guessing Skelegrow doesn't have a label. It doesn't have a cording or anything that goes around the top. You guys, this is so cool. MGA. These are amazing. Love these. Absolutely love these. The details that have gone into these, amazing. Okay. Since I've given away what we got, because we obviously know due to the look of it, I'm going to go through and show you what you can get again. There's 15. These are the first 2. 4 more, 2 more, then you've got a surprise, another surprise, and another one. So again, we end up with 15 total. Then if we take it and turn it the other way and open it, we can see our ingredients that we were given, or the items that we were supposed to have included, and then our directions on how to put it together. And then this is your final look of what you're going to end up with. Okay, let's get started. So I am going to move everything over just a little bit to where I can put my instructions here. Again, this, you're supposed to read this first. So read it. Okay. So I'm just going to put our little container up there and all of our stuff here. We're going to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need our cauldron. We're going to pop the top off. That top came off is so easy compared to these other ones that we've been having. OMG, the one from yesterday, you guys, if you did not see that video, you need to go watch it because, yeah. So then we have another top on here. That's what keeps the resin in. This cauldron does contain your resin, so be very careful because it is liquid. These little tops, super happy that they are tight and nothing is spilling out. These things have done a number on my nails, so just know that 9 times out of 10, I am having to use scissors or a knife or something to get these off because my fingernails are just like gone from this. And make sure you have something close to be able to use to clean up the mess because it does make a little bit. And yes, I should be using a covering for my new desk, but don't have it. And because I'm making sure that I clean it up really good and I'm not curing it on the table, I can take a little bit of time when I get done and clean it really well and make sure it's all off of there. So make sure that you get it all off really good if you spill it. Okay, so we're going to take our resin, and it says to take our little silver powder that's in this one. These are so cute. Oh my goodness. Just like in the past, I'm going to put some in here, but I'm not going to put it all in there because I want to keep these for my potion shelf. Just tap, tap. I'm going to get a good amount out, but I'm going to leave just a little bit still in there. There we go. Close it back up. Put it over here on the side. Now it says that we are not stirring it yet, but we are going to add our little green balls. They're so cute. They actually match my shirt. I'm going to open it up carefully because I want to keep these. And this does have a real cork inside it, so I don't want to break my little cork because I want to be able to keep it. And so I'm going to pour the little green balls in. But again, I'm not going to pour all of them. I'm just going to pour some because I want to keep my ingredients. And there's so much resin in this that by pouring just a little over half of these, that is up to the top. So we've had so much extra resin in all of these. Pretty sure I'm not going to need all of this again. So I'm going to leave that much in my bottle. You can see that. There you go. That's what I'm leaving in there. Mainly because I don't want it to overflow again, and we're just going to end up with all of it extra in this little cauldron anyway. So now it's time to stir. And I can't even hardly get the little thing in there without it all overflowing. So I'm having to be really careful and mix it in real good to start with at the very top before I go down and make sure it's mixed on the bottom. So stir. I don't know if I like this little stir thing as much as I like the actual spoons. It's going to be cute for display, don't get me wrong. I'm super happy that I got it. I'm super glad that they're doing all these different things in each one of them. But it makes it harder to stir this up real good. I think we have it all stirred in there really well. I don't know if you can see that or not. Ooh, look how pretty. Okay, that's kind of cool looking. Can you see? Don't need to make it a mess. There you go. All right. So we have that all stirred together. Now it says we weren't supposed to put the top on it yet. We just did because it's so cute. I wanted to see what it looked like. Now, I dropped a couple of little balls, just poking them in there. Okay, so now it says to use our funnel and to just pour this in there. It doesn't even say to use the ladle, but I'm going to just kind of hold it over there because it's going to be dripping everywhere if I don't. I'm going to go really slow with this one because I want to make sure I don't have too much resin in there and that it goes up too high. Because again, we got to make sure we have room for the top to go on. And so if it's too high and you try to put the top on, it's not going to go in there like it's supposed to. I want to see how much I've got so I can see it already. Oh no, we got plenty of room. Let's keep going. It's just that the little balls are kind of blocking it a little bit in the bottom. They're kind of stuck in there in the bottom of the funnel. There they go. Okay, so we're gonna go a bit more. See where we are. Okay. We're getting up there to the top. I can see it's just about right there. So I think I'm going to go up just a little touch higher. I'm actually going to use this little dipper to see if it will. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to tap it down just a little bit to try to make sure it doesn't have any air bubbles in it. Take that out and put it back over to the side. And again, we do have extra resin compared to what we need. We still have probably that much in the cauldron. So they give you a lot. There's no way you're going to use this all. So now I'm going to put the top on it. We'll put it on there straight. So make sure you go down below the gold ring on there for sure, like below it. Probably where we were at the top of the ribs. Not at the top of the ribs, but like one from the top is probably where you need to be. Because when I put my lid on there, it was popping up out of it. It wasn't staying. But now it is. So here's the thing with the curing of the resin. If you go ahead and you cure this before you put the top on it, and you have any resin that's in the neck of it, it's going to keep you from being able to put the top on it. It's not going to fit in there like it's supposed to. So you're going to have to do one of two things. It says put it on first, or it says cure it and then put it on. You're either going to have to take something and clean it really, really good and make sure that you have all of it out of there, or you need to put the top on first and then cure it. I personally have been putting the tops on first and then curing them, but just because I'm not confident enough with my cleaning skills to make sure that I have enough of it off or all of it off, because I can't feel inside it. They're so small. So I put the lid on first, then I'm curing them. So now it's time to let it cure for 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have a flashlight, a UV light to use to do these, you can put them in the sunshine for 5 to 10 minutes and let them cure. So we're gonna let it do that and then we'll be right back. And here we have it, the Scarecrow. So this is how this video is going. I literally sat here and did the entire rundown and I wasn't even filming. Yes, that's the way this one is going, just so you know. Did I have to tell you that? No. The only issue we've had so far was the cording on the very first one. The package is not wanting to open very well. The pull strips are not working for me. They haven't worked on any of them really, except we had one I think that did pretty good. The other ones are not wanting to work very good at all. The cauldrons are not really wanting to open very easy, and then the seal inside it. Am I mad about any of this? Absolutely not. Little things do happen. The not wanting to open on the packaging itself could possibly be just because it's so hot outside, and the packaging is having issues from that. The cauldron not wanting to open very easy and that seal being on there really tight and having to use scissors or a knife or something to get that off. I'm not mad about that either. That means we are not going to have any messes inside of the sphere. It means that we are not having any issues with any leaking or anything getting messed up or any of the hardening taking place before it needs to. I am absolutely not mad about that. I am very happy about it. It does, though, take a little bit longer to do. It can be a little bit frustrating, so just make sure that you have scissors or a knife handy and that you're very careful with using those. My fingernails are not happy about it because I keep trying to use them and they are just like, no, we're not doing this anymore. So definitely having to use a knife or scissors to do that. MGA, you have outdone yourself with all of these. I could not have asked for any better way of these to end up. Do I think that it is worth the $10? Absolutely. I'm paying for these. They are not free for me. I am putting them together. I am spending the money. I am displaying them. Absolutely. I love them. Are they turning into not just a hobby, but an addiction? Sadly, yes, because now I want all 15 of them. I can't wait to see what those special ones are. I am definitely going to keep looking for these and keep putting them together. We do have 3 more. We have done the 3.85, 3.95, and 4.0 ounces. The next 3, again, we have 3.85, 3.95, and 4.0. Really hoping those aren't duplicates, but it is a possibility since they all did weigh in exactly the same. So we could possibly have 3 and 3 duplicates, but here's to hoping that we don't. Am I going to end up making them their own shelf? Well, this is just 3 on my potions shelf, and I really only have room for maybe 1 more when I move the Skelegro over. I'm not really going to have room for any more. So thankfully I did just get the extra shelving in, so I do have room to make them their own shelf. I'm going to have to figure out the displaying part of it. I may end up getting some of the little stair steps to put in there to where I can stair step the tables. But if I need to, I could always stair step and put all of the cauldrons up maybe on the top one, and then the ingredients on the bottom one, and then put like the finalized potions in the middle to where I have plenty of room going, you know, on one shelf for all of it. But I'm going to make it happen somehow or another. I will get them all displayed. But one of the things about these that I really wanted to get into is not only do I think that MGA has done a fantastic job, not just the parts that are in there, but the colors that the potions end up being, the vial, the container, or whatever it is that you end up with that you are putting it into, they're amazing. But there's also those extra added details of the little pot with the lid. They don't have to include those, but they're so cute on the table to be able to add that extra little detail to it. Those candlesticks today, totally not necessary, but made it even cuter than I would even have thought. You know, just the Skelegro with just the ingredients, and even that little ladle being different than just the spoon. Too cute. Absolutely adorable. These definitely get a 10 out of 10. I don't know how they could top this. I don't know how any other company could make this any better than what these have been. I'm just blown away in the detailing. You know, this is not just about me. It's not just about what I think. What do you think? What are your thoughts about the displaying part? How do you plan on doing it? What would you do different? Let me know. Leave us a comment below and let's talk about this. But anyway, so today, number 3, Skelegro. Thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, and you'll be able to see the next ones as they come up. And make sure you check out the first ones if you haven't already. We've got preview, the first one, the second one, and now the third one. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, we love you.